Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Maple Leaf Customs. I'm Andrew, and on the bench today is a Hot Wheels Head Gasket. It's an unusual fantasy casting, and I think it's going to work just perfectly for what I have in mind to do with it today. Kind of reminiscent of the Red Baron casting, don't you think? Stay tuned for 10 minutes or so and watch what I do. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss upcoming specials like my buddy build with Ricky from iRefix Diecast and the annual 3 Blind Mice Painted Pink build for breast cancer awareness. Just a quick word about safety as I get started on this build today. Be sure to wear proper face mask or ventilator when you're near paint stripping gel or spraying paint in your paint booth. It's not just common sense, it's an absolute necessity. Today's community shout out goes to Stephen at Matchbox Revival. He lives in Mississauga, Ontario, adjacent to my hometown of Toronto. Not only does he do excellent builds, which I encourage you to investigate, but in a recent video, I noticed a Toronto Maple Leafs coffee mug on his hobby desk, so I know he's a fellow believer. I left a link in the description, as I always do, and I invite you to cruise on by there. Have a look around Steven's excellent YouTube channel, get all subbed up, and show him the same kind of support that you show me. That'd be terrific. Thank you. Before I tell you too much more about my plans for this custom build, besides showing you this vibrant blue color, which is a big hint, let me just tell you I'm a super hockey fan, and this is going to be a tribute build to my favorite pro hockey team, the Toronto Maple Leafs, as we kick off a new hockey season, as well as an homage to my father, who was Maple Leafs fan number 1. I lost my dad a couple of years ago, but his email handle was True Blue because of the colors of this his favorite team. The Leafs sport blue and white jerseys home and away. And I'm leaving the chrome as chrome, with a little touch up on the end of the pipes here. I put some reel riders on the front that are 5-spoke. They closely match the oversized exaggerated wheels that come on the back. And now you're able to make the link between my favorite hockey team, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and my channel name and logo, Maple Leaf Customs, with the Maple Leaf featured prominently. This is a throwback crest to the Leafs of 66-67, which they reintroduced as of late to try to re-spark some of that fire. And with those crests applied to the freshly painted helmet, I've just about finished part 1 of this custom job, so it's time to put everything back together. I think those reel riders look really appropriate on the front. I re-chromed the engine, and the rear spoiler is held in place by the helmet, now proudly featuring the Maple Leaf crest on the side. And I button it back up with the original screws. I'm going to touch them up in a moment with the same metallic paint to match the rest of the casting. Zoom, off to the next parade. Hi, my name's Wendell. How you doing? The second part of this custom is going to be done with this trailer. I think it's a Matchbox, I'm not sure, but it looks like an old farm trailer for cattle or livestock. I'm going to have to change that, and I start by snipping off these old wheels because I'm going to use the same matching reel riders that went on the front of the head gasket. I'm proudly Canadian. And hockey's in my blood. I grew up near Toronto, and the 3-channel black and white TV in my house was set to Hockey Night in Canada every Wednesday and Saturday night for the Leafs game. That was the law. My dad took me to my first game at Maple Leaf Gardens to see them play live. I got a few autographs, and I've been a fan for life. I got into this hobby because of the nostalgia angle, and this build is a combo of my love for the little cars and my memory of watching Leafs captain George Armstrong lift the Stanley Cup over his head in 1967, which was the last time it has happened in Toronto. I know, we Leafs fans are among the most long-suffering in sports history. To put it into perspective for you, 1967 predates Hot Wheels. That's right. It's been a while. You can see that I went to work with some Epo putty to smooth out those farm rails on this wagon. Here come the real riders to match the head gasket up front. And I mocked up an ice surface, just like Maple Leaf Gardens, now the Air Canada Centre. I put it on some white decal paper, but I'm not pasting it down, it just fits in there snugly. And after a little more magic, I've got some Canadian advertising on the boards, and most importantly, the world's smallest Stanley Cup that I 3D printed. And I need to give that a spritz with some chrome spray, and I made a couple backups. You know, it's been a long time when the last championship picture was in black and white, but there are the guys from 66, 67, and this is me on the left and my dad on the right, about 30 years ago. On the best Father-Son Day ever, we made a pilgrimage to the Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto, and we got to touch and kiss the Stanley Cup and just reminisce, and I think about that day and my dad all the time. Let's have a closer look at the finished product now. You've already had a glimpse at the head gasket itself. Here it is again. I added a 1967 on the back and some crossed hockey sticks, and here's the rink that I'm pulling behind it up Yonge Street in my Stanley Cup parade. I know it's a memory only. And it clips onto a little safety pin hitch that I made. And the most important element of this whole build today is Lord Stanley's Cup right there. Here's what I started with the red helmet and the black and gold design on it, and I thought it would suit perfectly if I tried to turn it into this. What's your favorite team? Write in the comments below. Hockey, football, baseball, Sri Lankan, women's field hockey. I'm sure you're not all Leafs fans. In fact, I'm positive. But I am, and I'm proud of it, and I know you're proud of your team too. And so I wish you and your favorite sports club success in the next coming season. As we say goodbye to mine, with memories of days gone by and hopes for days to come. That's my little homage to the Toronto Maple Leafs and great memories of my dad. Thanks for visiting today and taking a trip down memory lane with me. Come on back real soon, and often. It's coffee time.